They call me Roland, because when I go into a library, I'm Ruina. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation number 10, everybody. This is the 10th episode, double digits, so very special, I know. I should just start giggling and kicking my feet back like a little girl. Today, we are going to do the Netsock suppression. So all of the Ossia upper layer suppressions will be done. Tiferet suppression, and hopefully the Geber suppression. Oh, I still have to do the WAS. I thought I did the WAS suppression already. Alright, well, I've done all of the upgrades that I want to do. I guess I'll just do core suppression for safety team. An error with the healing and recovery systems is detected, right? But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I don't really know what the core suppression's gonna do, but I'm just gonna get right into it. I also have censored again, so I do need to actually use him and try to get more of his PE boxes. Because if I get censored's PE boxes, then I can get his ego, and yeah, because I still don't have it. But I'm not that far. I think the problem is that, like, the big healing rooms, like, don't work. That's what I'd assume, but, I mean, they'd have to refill. So, I don't know. Seems pretty easy so far, though. If it is just gonna be, like, the healing systems don't work, I mean, maybe the noon will be a bit more difficult, but if I get an easier noon, it's no big deal. Might be able to first try this one, so, yeah, I guess we'll see. Oh my ass cheeks, dude. I got a good work result with Silent Orchestra. Yeah, I was right. They don't heal, because how is not healing? Oh, wait, I just realized, that's not good for Cooper. Oh god, he's hanging on by, like, a whim. Luckily, though, it's only day 38, I think, right now, so I don't need to get that many PE boxes. Thank the Lord for rewinding the memory repository. Do that. Okay, it does fully heal, so every Cleafoth, fully heals all employees. This music is so, like, oddly whimsical, you know what I mean? You know, you get that feeling, like, within your bones, almost at, like, a state of, like, peace. You drank too much milk and now your bones are radioactive. You know what I mean? Oh, Honorio's dead. Wait, how did I not realize that? Oh my god, Honorio's temperance is level 3. How did I not notice that? Okay, I guess not first try, but, well, okay, well, how about this? Okay, let me reason with you guys. We'll count this next try as first try, because that was a simple mistake in the very start, because I didn't realize Honorio was temperance level 3 for Porcubus. Okay? Just hear me out on this one, alright? We run that back. Alright, it's fine. Oh yeah, I haven't seen what Netsock looks like yet. Ugh! Why is he so slimy and oily, dude? That's actually disgusting. Please no more. Please. Oh my god. Why? Well, guys, Silent Orchestra breached. I guess we'll be able to witness this together. Because why the hell not? Start off the episode good. Here we go. Alright. A show. I'll stay around and watch. Can I suppress him? He takes no damage. Yeah, Daphne's panicking. Yeah, okay, he takes no damage. And now everybody's having a seizure. Well, let's just, take a step back and enjoy the show, I suppose. Yeah, no, this shit's so stupid. Ah, what the hell? Oh, no, I hate that. It's so loud. Can't even be like, O Pianto della Luna, where it's like gracing my ears. Paulinus, you better work, because I will be fumingly angry if you do not. I can't speak right now. I gotta be honest, it is 10:30 at night. That doesn't sound that late. But, like, I normally never record this late. Oh, no, wait, Paulinus on Silent Orchestra actually works, because he got 15. Perfect. Alright, so first dawn for this is red. So the nice part about this one is it is literally just a matter of speed. There's no health involved. I just gotta send everybody onto the little red goblins, like, as soon as possible. Make sure they get eliminated, I don't know why I said it like that, as quickly as possible, and I should be okay. We should be okay from here, but if I get green noon, or probably indigo noon as well, I am gonna be completely screwed. Alright guys, well, I got insanely lucky this run, and so To finish this, obviously, it's like the other ones. I have to just get to Cleafoth level 6, and then I'm a-okay. Luckily, I don't even have to do the noon, because my next one, I'm on level 4 right now. Level 5 is going to be Cleafoth 10, so I literally just have to do this Cleafoth, or I guess it's Cleafoth level 5, but it's a meltdown of 10. And I just do this one, and then I'm good to go. And then this should trigger the end, I believe. Right? Yep, it is an event to go to Sweepers, but there we go. We're done. That Zoc is suppressed. No deaths. I might just be a gaming god. I know. Ladies, one at a time. Anyways, new Abno. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. When the time comes, the train will chug down the tracks and sound its mighty horn. Excessive aspiration will ring about unwarranted frenzy. This is the only one that really appeals to me. Middle one is Express Train to Hell. Third one, it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna do this one. If Garmin was here, she'd laugh so hard at seeing the two of us talking like this. I mean, we've never really talked to each other. After all, I was here because I trusted Carmen, not you. I hope this will bring Carmen back to life. We couldn't save her. It was the result that I had been expecting since the very start. I couldn't answer his last words because I didn't want to desolate the only hope he had left. That was my selfishness, believing that he would be at least happy in a fleeting dream he could not wake from, lying in restless sleep. Okay, so, I totally failed on that enkephalon experiment of mine, seeing that I'm facing you right now. I'll have to check out another way next time. Don't worry, I'm just kidding. Don't beep a word of this to Miss Angela or the other Sephiroth. They'd have a field day. Air treatment is needed for a while because my parts were full of enkephalon. Yeah, I do remember he tried killing himself with the enkephalon. It'll probably be tough. Bit painful, too. To be honest, I didn't want to wake up ever again. It's been a while since I've had such a long sleep. But somewhere deep in my flickering consciousness, someone called out to me. That familiar yet unfamiliar voice said this. No, you cannot. Here, you must ask my permission for anything. Even for death. And then you saved me. Opened my eyes once again to hear where we stand, sadly. This place will never be safe. It's impossible, even if everyone tries. Well, there is something to get out of all of this. It's to try and live. Even though life is full of pain, if I have to find and hold on to even the tiniest speck of possibility, if that's what you and the voice wished for, I can't help but give a shot at living up to your hopes now, can I? From the get-go, I had no respect for you. You know that? But for the first time, I think that maybe it was me who called you. You came to ruin me, but also to save me. I think we're both in a similar situation. We were both caught up in the karma of the past. I'm not the one who was changed. It's you, manager. You're the one who's finally starting to see clearly. 40% germination of the seed of light. The fearlessness to keep on living. And, Asya, completely done. Have I seen this? Yeah, I have already seen this. I want to go home. It's Tiferet. Enoch. An interesting name. Sister, we probably aren't going to go back to our old house anymore. Try to think of this place as your new home. How can you call this place home? It's too different from our real home, and there's no mom. Well, what if we said Carmen was our new mom then? No, this isn't the same at all. Let me go home, please. Enoch, why do you keep trying to participate in those weird experiments? You know we don't have to. Besides, Carmen told us that we didn't have to worry about anything here too. Of course, it'd be really fun to spend time with you here, without a care in the world. Sometimes I imagine a future like that. It would be a very happy one, but how would we be able to find meaning in our lives there? There are children abandoned in the outskirts who are dying every day. We were only able to live on thanks to an unexpected turn of events. Settling for simple comfort in this place is not what I was born to do, and it shouldn't be either. Your words are too hard for me. Why do you have so many thoughts on your mind? They say too much thinking might make you a weird person. You know, Lisa, I've always been sad. I never loved my own life for even a second. How nice would it be to live in a happy world next time? Enoch, are you hurt? No, it doesn't hurt one bit. Please don't be sad. I know something good will happen next time. Seems you're awake. You are in Lobotomy Corporation, and I am the one who woke you. The both of you are Tiferet. You will be working as my assistants, helping me with amazing work from here on out. Why do we have the same name? Because there is no point in distinguishing between you two. Hi, nice to meet you, Tiferet. I keep making silly mistakes, Tiferet. Don't worry, I'll help you. I'm sure you'll be fine on your own pretty soon. We made it so far. The other Sephiroth wouldn't have dreamed of working this fast. We might even be better partners than we thought. Yeah, I think so too. I wonder, why do we exist here? Why do you worry about that? We're a part of the Central Command Department, and we're sitting on a mountain of work to do. We just need to focus on the task at hand. We're radically different from normal machines. I think about you, and you think about me. We both ponder about things, feel pain, and recognize our own existence. There must be some reason for it. Be careful, Tiferet. If Miss Angela finds out you're wondering about things like that, she won't be happy about it. Lady Angela, what will happen to Tiferet? Apart from the fact that his condition is abnormal, His excessive questioning will affect the manager's duties as well. Since this behavior is unacceptable under any circumstances, they'll have to reset him to the default status now. Don't worry, you'll be alright. You are simply going back to your first day at the company. But Lady Angela, Tiferet has spent so much time with me. You're really starting to act like a child now, Tiferet. Why don't you say your goodbyes then? Though, you two will meet again soon anyway. Tiferet? Tiferet, I'm sorry, Tiferet. Why are you crying, Tiferet? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. Please don't be sad. I know something good will happen next time. Yeah, so ever since like the beginning, even when he was a kid, I guess like the male Tiferet or Enoch has always kind of like contemplated his life and said like, it'll be better next time. And so I guess that is kind of tying into how he constantly gets reset by Angela. I don't know why he's so like contemplative or whatever the word is, but whatever. You're here. Sometimes I spend my time here. It makes me think about a lot of things. Tiferet always looked at the world one step ahead of me. He was seeing his own world that I will never come to know. We were always next to each other, but in reality we were never truly together. Do you know that feeling of missing someone, even though they're standing right beside you? I don't care at all about the meaning or purpose of existence that Tiferet talked about. I just wanted the two of us to happily stay here together, that was all. But this place won't allow us to have even that small luxury. There are countless of Tiferet's dead bodies piled up here, can't you see? I'm standing here stepping on their remains, trampling over all the memories, reminiscences, and time that I spent with Tiferet. I'm standing on top of it right now, but I still don't get it. I still can't reach the world Tiferet saw. Why is she smiling when she says this? It doesn't seem like she's happy. I sing the song of our hometown and mourn for Tiferet, even though this will never reach him. Care to join me? Tiferet, what are you doing here? Just reminiscing on old memories. What memories? The good old days, when we were together. You're right. We had lots of fun together. Come back to me soon, Tiferet. I'll be reading the rest of the report. I will. Damn. You can replace the machine and transfer the key memories all you want, but that still won't bring back the Tiferet I knew. Does that really matter, though? Tiferet will continue to smile at you, and he'll spend time with you just like before. Kindly refrain from bringing up such wasteful manners, Tiferet. It's completely meaningless here. I don't really like you. The new manager would always have some kind of influence on Tiferet, and that would eventually lead to yet another breakdown. It will be the same, time and time again. We will discard Tiferet again and again, and he will stray further and further from what he used to be. What I'm scared of most is seeing Tiferet burn to a husk, worn down from all those overloads and resets. For now, he can at least look normal and talk with me, pretending to feel nostalgia for the old memories that were forcefully added back. But he's been getting more and more unstable, as a matter of fact. We're basically pumping electricity into a machine that's already teetering to keep it running. You can make as many copies as you want of his body, but he only has one soul. His one and only soul, and look what we've done to it. You, let me ask you a favor. You've been good at doing favors for me so far. You should be able to manage this one. Could you get rid of Tiferet permanently? Angela would say that there's a reason for the two of us working here together. She'd say that we are two, yet one. But I can handle the Central Command Department all by myself. I proved myself a long time ago. Please let Tiferet rest in peace, as if I were alone from the beginning before it gets any worse. I can't respond. Why aren't you saying anything? In fact, Lady Angela doesn't care about us at all. Whether there's one Tiferet or two, whether one just became a moving piece of useless scrap for whatever reason, or if one were overloaded and dumped on top of countless other discarded Tiferets, left to melt in the storage, she wouldn't care. But you're different. You're supposed to be different. There were many abandoned children in the outskirts. These children were one of the many end results of the countless conflicts among the wings within the city. Aside from disease and hunger, the most frightening enemy for the children were the ones referred to as the sweepers. The sweepers usually preyed upon the children, but sometimes they would accompany them. Both were worst-case scenarios for the children. So these are the same ones from the Indigo Noon? One fixer of ours was exploring the outskirts and came across those children. We could easily guess why she bothered to report her findings to us. We also figured that she had spent quite a bit of time agonizing over whether to report it or not. Carmen personally asked her to bring the children here. To take 2 children into the city from the outskirts required an extremely complicated procedure, but no one complained. The 2 children didn't look like siblings, but they depended on each other even more so than siblings by blood do. The girl was easily frightened and wouldn't open up very much to us. However, the boy started to show interest in our experiment. I saw it in his eyes. He had already seen and experienced so much of the world's despair and misfortune. His eyes no longer looked like those of a child. Please allow me to participate in the experiment, he said. Carmen spent many nights thinking about his earnest request. Then finally, we approved his participation. Where did we want to go while holding a child's hand? You should have been the one to die! Yeah, I should have died. Lisa's vicious mumbling likely had no weight to it, but I knew one thing. I knew Carmen's answer was sincere. Ever since that day, her wound quietly deepened. Manifestation of Clefa due to Sephira breakdown. Netsock synchronization complete. The regenerator will heal all employees anywhere in the department. Those in the hallways will be healed with 50% efficiency. The department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by Clefoth meltdowns. Sweet. That is pretty nice. Mass Clefoth meltdowns are detected. Department immunity has been bypassed. Okay. Which I guess is just more Clefoth meltdowns. I don't really know. Or basically just I have to do all of the Clefoth meltdowns. I'm not sure. However, there is one big issue though, and that is, for Tiferet suppression, I have to go to Clefoth level 10, which, apparently, that is all of the ordeals, by the way, because the Midnight, which is the hardest ordeal, which if I go back, yeah, greatest ordeal Midnight, that Midnight appears at the end of Clefoth level 8. Yeah, you can see the issue here is that I still do not have Censored's ego, and I don't have Melting Love's ego either. I don't have either of their egos. I could just do a normal day and farm their egos to get their ego stuff. Honestly, you know what? I'll go ahead and do a normal day. So I'll just move some people around. Alright, so what I've gathered from this new Abno, I don't know exactly what it does, but it gives my employees a buff. And I believe what this specific one does is that, like, it has, like, basically a chance every time an employee uses it for them to explode. So I'm just gonna hold off on using it. I know it did a little bit of wiki diving, To be honest, I really just want to get this day over with. I'm so done. And I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the Wa Abnormalities mission for Deborah as well, so that I can kind of just try to get everything out of the way. The day is done. As you can see, it took me 74 minutes and 51 seconds to do this day. That is not a joke. I was AFK for a little bit of it, but I think it was only like maybe 5 minutes that I was AFK. So it still took me about an hour to do this day. It took me so unbelievably long because I did it with no deaths, and I had to get Melting Love's ego weapon and ego armor. And I got Censored's ego weapon, and then I was gonna get Silent Orchestra's egos, but I ended up not going for it because it's just too hard to deal with. And then I also got the Queen Bee ego weapon and ego suit, and I completed the Gebera Wall suppression mission. So I did a crap ton of stuff. However, the curse continues eternally never broken. In the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl. The only advice that can be given is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. Of course, again, I'm aware that this one is Queen of Hatred. This one doesn't seem cool, so my instincts say this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna go one on the right. It seems the safest to me. And I think this is new Angela dialogue. Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. While there were cliches, you sometimes made the results more exciting by acting in unexpected ways. Is this the Itsy Bitsy Spider song in the background? Wait, it actually is. Up the water spout. Then came the rain and the spider fell down. Still, the endings were all the same, no matter how the process went. Do you want me to share some memories through a hologram? It's simply too good for me to watch alone. This year was you in a mess when there was no such thing as a cognition filter. I didn't know that a human's mental capacity could be so weak back then. You did alright the first couple of times, but then one day, well, at that time it was a little funny. I'm sorry. You made it so far, but you weren't able to escape from that absolutely useless sense of guilt and hung yourself. Well, you were stopped immediately though. Wow, okay. Then, at this time, you were not fully prepared. That's when I started to realize that it didn't matter if you were mentally whole or not. What mattered was that you needed to find realization about something to stop this endless cycle. Oh, at this time here, all of a sudden you began apologizing to me. I didn't enjoy it. I'll continue watching, why not? Are you starting to enjoy this? I would love to see more, but let's stop here for today. Yeah, the different dialogues do not make a difference. You might see something that you're not supposed to witness yet if we continue. Okay, cryptic. Why does my lobotomy corporation keep freezing? It has done this like 3 different times now. Gebera will be back soon. Manager, if it's alright with you, could you pass my words along? Gebera, she's strangely obsessed with suppression, wouldn't you say? Any casualty to employees during the suppression process, she entirely disregards it. Lady Angela's perfect aware, but she conveniently turns a blind eye to it. Gebera is great at handling the abnormalities when they breach. It's as if she was born for this job. So I suppose a few extra dead employees is considered a reasonable trade-off. But you see, as a manager, you should know that massacring abnormalities is not our only priority. Well, I don't know if Gebera will listen to you, but I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a go. I saw Chesed leaving. What nonsense did he ramble on about this time? Be honest with me. I can see everything. Let me warn you. Don't act as if you know everything. I've been here for a long time. I've seen much more than you have. Experiment subject 0934. We'll be running a simple test before we administer the chemicals. Ah, Gebera, the machine with a soul. A wonderful creation of Lobotomy Corporation. Who is Christopher? Get this random out of my lobby. What does it mean to have a soul? It means that one may truly have worth. It's the center of the faith our venerable Lord A believes in. I participated in this experiment because I trust him. I don't know if I have a soul. If I'm disassembled, will there be a soul inside me? Well, it can be easily determined just by talking with you. A soul cannot be seen, but it can be felt. I will be reborn as I confront my own soul. Mankind and the world will be changed soon. Trust in A, for he is our savior who shall lead us all. He's a cult leader. So you're Miss Gebera. I heard a lot about you from Christopher. They say you have a real soul. Our venerable A really is remarkable. Don't pay attention to those who disrespect you. They do not know your true worth. Okay, who is Isabel? Oh, meet Gilly, our daughter. She's kind and sweet, just like you. Does this child also have a soul then? Of course. A soul is something every living creature has. It's the essence of us all, yet not known to many. This world only believes in things that can be seen with the eye. There's a sad belief that will eventually lead everyone to destruction. Angela, is that a monster? That is what we call an abnormality, Gebera. How is it different from monsters? Monsters are in themselves repulsive, terrible creatures at the core and start of their existence. However, abnormalities originate from humans. Wait, so monsters do exist in this universe. And what is that abnormality of Mr. Christopher's watch? And why does it make sounds as if it were mimicking Mr. Christopher's voice? Nothing there? You see, Gebera, that's because abnormalities originated from them. It's not like they materialize all of a sudden or come into existence from nowhere. Do abnormalities eat humans? Is it mimicking Mr. Christopher like that because it devoured him? I don't understand. That is a complicated thing to explain, Gebera. What's certain is that this did not happen because of someone's voice or malice, and that the shape you perceive as a monster certainly carries the will of the man you called Christopher. Excuse me, Tiferet. Why does the experiment log include a step where Mrs. Isabel is sent to chamber D101? Why should we place her anywhere near that horrific monster? I don't know, Gebera. You know, she isn't known for explaining the purpose of every experiment to us. I think I heard that it's to rigorously determine the loss of humanity, but I don't get what it really means. Now, it's definitely gonna end up hurting Miss Isabel. I should tell Miss Angela to stop it. Gebera, maybe you should just keep quiet about it. I've seen other machines question our orders, and Miss Angela would reset us if we disobeyed her. Like the male Tiferet. Please, if you are feeling anger, I suggest that you rather embrace that anger and move on. Wouldn't that be better than to lose your memory and exist as a lifeless puppet, being ashamed to the soul you got to bear? A lot of soul talk here. What do you think the ending to that story is? Where did Christopher's wife and his daughter Gilly disappear to? I won't ever know either. Hard to say if it's fortunate or unfortunate, but the experiment was not under my responsibility. All I know is that old blanket Gilly was the only thing to come out of that monster's chamber. Most people wouldn't even talk to us. Some machines weren't even worth putting their minds to. But Christopher and Isabel, they told me I was worthy of something. They looked past my exterior and saw what was inside of me, something I wasn't even aware of. Those monsters were obligated to call abnormalities have killed many people since then, and yet those things never die. It's not fair. Why do we have to treat them nicely? Since it's clear that those monsters feel pain, I'll dish out as much pain as possible. That's the only reason why I'm standing here. Don't ever patronize me again. Alright, suppress 3 different ALF abnormalities. Ooh, execution bullets. The bullet activates the disposal protocol implanted in the supplied ID card and ego. Use this to remove wild and uncontrollable employees, or to eliminate those who may become the cause of a myriad of problems at any moment. 100% gonna do that, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I can use those on the slimes, but I have no clue. Okay, so I'm about to do the Amber Dusk again. I know, I got it again. No, Daphne, why are you heading in the... No, why is everybody going in the direction of the man? I need you to run. Oh, Lewis is dead. Okay. This is very stressful. I have a little bit, oh my holy guacamole. I have a little bit of a better strategy this time. Basically, I formed 2 gang squads with some of my best men. I got Archer, Asteroid Cow, Howe, and Melendez over here. 3 A-lift gears, and then a wall gear. Which actually Asteroid Cow has a he armor, but it's okay. And then we got Dexter, Cooper, Finn, and Paulinus over here. Basically, I'm gonna have to take this very slowly and be very cautious, but since they can't go into the main rooms, I'm just gonna take both of my gank squads, and while everybody else is just sitting in the main rooms just chilling, my gank squads are gonna basically file down the facility and just wail on whatever guys they see. Alyssa can go on that, because she's the only one down here. Okay, Alyssa, I just realized, is a little bit screwed, because one of them spawned right there. Oh yeah, get him, guys. Oh, nice work, gang squad. And he's been ganked. He's gonna burrow away. We're not gonna be able to kill him. Wait, I'm wrong. Oh, he's dead! That actually killed him. Oh, sick. There's only 3 groups left. So, I should just be able to send my gank squads onto them. They're all coming a way that I don't want them to, though, is the problem. Now get him from the back. Get him from the back, get him from the back. Don't take that out of context. Boom! Alright, so that gang squad got him. There's another group coming this way, but these guys should be able to kill this group, and then there's only one. Oh, I got an Amber Midnight, too. I get to do a ton of Amber today. I didn't get an Amber Dawn, but might as well at this point. Or might as well have. Guys, please just kill him. Oh my god, he burrowed again. Dude, I actually just can't kill them because they're teleporting all the way away from where I want to be. This should be enough to kill this group. Yeah, there we go. That group's dead. Kill off the Dawns. Cooper's the only one actually attacking him. Dude, oh my god! This is actually so stupid. Just freaking kill him! We have to run back after we kill the noob. Why are we doing this? Kill him! Kill the big guy! Oh my god! It's not that hard, guys! It's so simple. And we can't even do that. All of my clerks are dead because we can't do a simple task. And now I'm doing midnight, so I basically have to do that all over again, except now there's piranhas underneath me. Yes, I have already seen what the Amber Midnight is, okay? Listen, I couldn't keep myself waiting. I was impatient, right? It looks like we're doing the midnight now, I suppose. I watched a quick tutorial. I think I know how to do this. Fairy Festival, or not Fairy Festival. Whoa. Midnight of Amber, everybody. Okay, so he's already popping up here. Oh, okay, so it's information and Netzok team. So I'm gonna wait for him to pop up. It's gonna get full of dust. Come on, everybody, let's go. What just happened? Wait, no, they take red damage. What? Why are they taking... Run, dogpile him. And this is like everybody in the facility, by the way. I'm getting so worried because I feel like I'm afraid he's gonna do that and then summon his dudes. I think this is the strat though, because he has no defensive attacks. Yeah, I know there's a crap ton of dust, but I've dealt with them before. I literally just did. Oh, never mind, come back. Okay, am I gonna be able to kill him? Come on. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, that's such big progress. Oh my god, he's dead. There's only one left and he's already half health. Oh, that's actually huge. Oh wait, shoot, Parker is dead? Wait, which one's Parker? I don't remember who Parker was. Yeah, so the idea is hopefully with this, only the level 4s will die, and the level 3s. Of course, Christopher was level 5 and we had him die. But it's okay, it's no big deal. As long as all of my ALIF employees stay alive, I should be okay. Or at least most of my level 5s. Oh wait, he's going that way. This should kill, this should kill. And there we go. I still have to do the Dusks and the Dawns that are roaming around. But that is game, everybody. That is pretty much game. I've essentially beat Tiferet Suppression at this point. That was the hardest part. Oh, wait, how? Go ahead. Oh my god, how? Oh my god, how? Jeez! How? Chill out! Oh my god! Is that why I was losing so many men? Is because How just wasn't doing anything? She did so much damage! It's so mentally degrading doing all of these suppressions in a row, though. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this last Cleafoth, and, yeah. Oh, shoot, wait, I didn't realize I beat it. I didn't realize I even had to do that Cleafoth. I am so stupid. Wait, what? But yeah, I beat it. Hey, I beat it. That's the point. That's the point of all of this, is that I beat Tiferet Suppression. Tiferet is done. First middle layer Sephiroth, or Sephira, whatever the singular is done. And day 41 too. I think this is a checkpoint. Enoch? Have you ever heard of the Nest? I hear they throw a festival every single day there. I want to dance, Enoch. I want to stomp my feet and let happiness take over my body. Lisa, if you take a bit of time to look around here, it's quite nice too. But we aren't allowed to go anywhere. Carmen just wants to keep us confined here. She's a good person. I hope you'll open up to her soon. I don't want to get to know anyone else. All I want is to be with you. I can't promise to be next to you forever. There's a lot of things that I've been mulling over for quite some time, and I thought I may find some answers for them here. Some of my thoughts may be so absurd that the answer to them might not exist at all. Or even if the answers do exist, they might vanish too soon. But in the process of searching for those answers, I will be able to cast off my shell. Then I can fly away at last, leaving my body behind. Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know where you want to go, but promise that you'll take me with you, Enoch. Oh, A is here, so I guess we gotta go now. It's gonna get dark and cold soon. Let's head inside. Yeah, soon. Soon, cold days will come. Even though I never had thought of them as family or someone that I needed to care for, I made it my job to bring the children back home, to ease Carmen's busy schedule. I see them, those young kids running towards me. Those children who survived the outskirts. The two we saved. Thought I could do it all on my own. I wanted to show Tiferet how mature I became when he got back one day. But there was no end to the disappointment, and Tiferet never got any better. I couldn't stand the silence without an answer. So I thought that I'd rather hide my disgust and guilt I was so used to, as if the feelings never existed in the first place. But whenever I see Tiferet's empty smile, my heart feels as if it were being covered in dark ash, while shattered into millions of pieces. I knew Tiferet could never go back to how he used to be. I was aware that we could never return to the happy days we spent together, but I was about to abandon Tiferet just because it was too hard for me to endure, all while knowing that he was the one who suffered the most. Tiferet, are you done with all of your busy work? We're going to be late. Let's get going, the sun will set soon. Please hurry, Lisa. Right, my name was Lisa once. Tiferet doesn't remember his name anymore, but from time to time he calls me by my cast-off name. What did Tiferet want out of all of this, even after sacrificing himself? What was he waiting for, even when he was being discarded? Was it all worth it to him? I don't know. I've never ever held any expectations in my life. But I'll try counting on you now. I want to believe that there's a reason for every sacrifice that was made, and to know that eventually, everything will be okay. There we go, guys. 50% germination of the seed of light, the expectation for the meaning of existence. We are halfway done, officially. Halfway done. I had wanted to free myself from the pain, but I realized it was impossible. It was only recently that I found my answer. It is that I have to accept the pain as something I've borne from the beginning. Then I can be set free. Manager, if you are suffering too, just take in the pain and accept it. You don't have to keep changing things if it's too hard for you. I know you want to keep pressing on in any way possible. You felt lost and scared of the present, so all you could do was blindly trace along the way through the dark. I admired such determination at first, but now you look so pathetic. How long do you think you can keep this up? Will you ever make it to the end? They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness with their own way of life anymore. That it was a world where everyone had to fool themselves into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. No one needed those pillars. Under the guise of new innovations that were needed in the world, companies emerged using technologies known as singularities. Whoa! Production of a permanent food supply, the manufacturing of customized living creatures, transport of cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation, artificial intelligence that was more real than people, the technology to preserve the present by binding time et alia. Similar to the food chain, small companies began to disappear, or were eaten by the larger companies. At some point, they were called the wings of the world, and soon a head rose to control those wings. People started to derive their purpose for existence from belonging to the wings. However, the truth was, everyone was slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. They may appear to be encouraging the development of the world for the better, but their nature is no different from ours. There's always a price to pay. Any sane person would know that the deeds the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of these corporations. They are a disgrace of the world and its people. Lobotomy corporations rival energy corporations aren't that different from us, I presume. Who knows? Maybe they really are twisting dimensions to garner energy from hell, as they rumors say. In every man, the two instincts, the primal essence of life and death, coexist. The wings only guided our instinct of life. However, if one instinct were to dominate too much, the other would begin to make its move, slowly and unbeknownst to us, from the depths. Soon, a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive, into the stillness of silence before the birth of mankind. She who loved sunshine, who wanted to give hope to mankind but failed. When the hand that had only wanted to embrace humanity with warmth was ruthlessly severed, you clutched the void, and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibility and potential into all of mankind. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth, you said to yourself. In those days, you looked absolutely terrible. Many co-workers, friends, were worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care. You wouldn't listen to anything. I guess you still needed them at some point. Seeing as you were the one who locked them away in here, barely holding onto the husks of their dead bodies. Whoa. Oh wait! Record team is fully expanded. I get a new team, extraction team. Bina, how nice to see you again. As you can see, I've been placed in the leader of the extraction team. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. New team as well. Alright, Tiferet synchronization completed. The base number of managerial bullets is increased by 30%, and the pale shield bullet is unlocked. And the department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by Klufel meltdowns. Sweet! Day 41, memory repository imprinted. So yeah, it is a new checkpoint, so I no longer can rewind to the memory repository of day 36 like I was doing before for the core suppressions. But there is a new team. I forgot what I picked for this. But all I have to do is Proving Our Strength, Gebra mission, suppress 3 different Aleph abnormalities. No clue how I'm going to do that. But once I do that, I can do Gebra, then I can do Chesed, and then I can do Hawkma. Actually, I still have to do a Hawkma mission. I am going to save the Gebra suppression for the next video. I unfortunately will not be doing it this time because it is already way too close to the deadline of me uploading this. Anyways, that will be it for Lobotomy Corporation number 10, everybody. Double digits. This was a very big, important episode. But yeah, things are getting really stressful from here. I'm keen to see where they go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios!